Here we are. Well,
so what is 235?
This is 235. It's about 1,200 square feet. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. I think it's precious. When I walked in, I thought that everything was really nicely done. It's got a great open floor plan. You don't see that a lot. It's got a great fireplace. It's got a huge yard. There's no neighbors right behind it. There's like a culvert or something in the back. And so that adds for a lot of privacy. As you're kind of walking through, you can see some upgraded light fixtures. The kitchen's missing the dishwasher and the range and a built-in microwave, y'all. That's like a few $100s worth of appliances. That is not a big deal at all.
A few $100s?
Yeah.
A range?
Yeah.
How much is a range?
You can get it at $500 at the Sears outlet.
Okay, so maybe $1,000 worth of appliances.
$1,000,
okay.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, they're not expensive appliances. So there's a nice little ledge here. Look at this upgraded faucet. I think that the owners did a really nice job of upgrading this house. The windows are big. It just makes it feel really open and airy. I don't see anything scary about this house. The neighborhood's pretty cute and it's in a great location. There's lots of storage. The only thing that's a little curious to me is this bedroom is kind of a secondary bedroom. It's got a huge closet and it's got a connecting bathroom here that also services like the main living area. When you go into the primary bedroom though, it's a little smaller and the closet's a little smaller. So, that's the only little curious thing, but it's darling. And I was hoping that we would find like some cockroaches or spider webs or some weird cat smell to explain the reason why this house has been on the market for so long. And I can't find it. So, maybe we review the seller's disclosure and see if there's something that has turned up that is in need of repair or something, an oddity about the house. But overall, I'm
Do you think
swooning.
being the fact that it's a 2-bedroom house maybe be limiting? And I mean, it's still like $235 in today's market isn't crazy expensive, but it's also not crazy cheap either for somebody who's like a first-time home buyer. But I mean, still, either as an investment property or a first-time home buyer, I don't know. I mean, is it 2 bedrooms? Is that the problem?
Yeah, I mean, it certainly could be. I don't know that, for a single family home, 2 bedrooms is necessarily ideal, but you certainly see that in like half duplexes or apartments or condominiums. So I think if you're aware of that, the secondary bedroom is really spacious. The backyard is really spacious. It's pretty private back here. The fence is a little worn, but quite a bit worn.
Right.
It's got some solar screens. Like overall for the money,
nice.
Yeah. And this is cliche, but when it comes to real estate, what you can't change is the location, right? So you can modify some of the amenities of the house, or maybe even do a garage conversion if you absolutely had to have a 3-bedroom, but you can't change the area. When we're looking in these price ranges, y'all, sometimes I drive and meeting, investor friends or clients, and the neighborhood looks so scary that I don't want to get out of the car by myself. And this is a nice area. I'm not scared.
Yeah.
I'm not even scared.
You're not spooked at all?
Nope,
okay.
Not a bit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think for the price, I think it's definitely gives you a lot of options. I don't know, again, what would be the reason why it would be on the market as long as it is. Maybe just because it's, like I said, 2 bedrooms. Maybe that doesn't have quite as much space and people think 230 isn't ideal. I mean, it could have foundation problems. I'm not really sure. Like if you look down there, see where you're stepping right there? Yeah,
well, there's definitely evidence of prior foundation repair. When you walked into the house, you could see some concrete patches.
Yeah.
And then, looks like they've dug up a little bit here. But y'all, that's really common. We've got clay soil here in Texas. A lot of houses have foundation work as long as it was done by a reputable company and the warranty is transferable. That's something to be scared of.
Right.
Let's go see the garage.
Okay. I do think you can tell it does look like there has been foundation work done here. So that's probably maybe what's keeping some people a little nervous about it. Because anytime somebody hears foundation, they all freak out. But like you said, it's pretty normal around here.
It's pretty common here in Texas. One thing that's really cute too is that although it doesn't have a completely dedicated laundry room, this garage has a great laundry space. It just needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but it's right here in proximity. I mean, that's pretty nice. And in fact, I don't think it would even be hard if you wanted to
Like put up a wall?
Yeah, to frame this up and you know, have it completely separate. I think that'd be a little bit of a hassle coming in from the garage to go through 2 doors. So maybe open that up. Maybe that's something to be done. Maybe open that up and walk through the laundry space and then have, you know, your exterior door here. But big 2-car garage, ample parking. I just...
New garage door opener. Hey.
Yeah, not scared, darn.
Okay, so on a house like this, around $235,000, give or take, let's say you were doing a conventional loan. And with conventional loans, you can actually do 3 to 5% down as a minimum down payment. So let's just say you're a first-time home buyer, you can qualify for the 3% option, and you can put 3% down on a house like this. This is gonna be around $7,000 as your down payment, okay? Then you probably need somewhere between $6,000 to $7,000 additionally in closing costs. So I would say worst case scenario, you're gonna need about 14 to 15 grand to get in a house like this. And then you would expect a payment somewhere in the neighborhood of about $1,550 to $1,600 a month. So it's still pretty reasonable, especially considering today's market where, you know, for a first-time home buyer or even investment property, sometimes you're starting in the $300,000 range. So if you can keep your payment under $2,000 and keep your cash out of pocket under 20 grand, that's still a pretty good deal. So even in an environment where we have higher prices and rates are starting to go up a little bit, there's still some affordable houses out there. Are they perfect? No, but it is something that you could still easily get into with the right amount of money. So like I said, house in this price range is going to be somewhere between $1,500 to $1,600 a month and needing about, say, $14,000 to $15,000 total cash out of pocket to get into it.
All right, y'all, in conclusion, here's my thought on this house, honestly. Nothing is without compromise in real estate. You'll have your list of things that you want, and in any price range, whether I've got clients that have, you know, a more conservative budget, I have clients that have, you know, a big budget, and every single house, unless you build it and you design it yourself, is not gonna have every single thing that you want. So I'd say that if it's got the majority of the things that you're looking for, you may wanna go for it. Like I said, this house is adorable. It's in a good area. It's affordable. It's clean. The neighborhood looks nice. The only thing that I think, like Mike had mentioned, is that it is a 2-bedroom house. You know, maybe you wanted to have a 3rd bedroom for an office or study. There's plenty of space in here. Actually, that would be a nice nook for a little office area there. You could have a little desk, some shelving, station, I don't know. But overall, I think this is one of the best houses I've seen in this price range in a really long time.
So you give it a thumbs up?
Thumbs up, not scary at all.
Not scary at all. Well, that's too bad. All right, we hopefully we'll be back for week number 3. So we appreciate everybody's time. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
We'll see you guys next week. Bye.